Hey everyone, welcome to video number 7. Today we're going to have a little bit of a review session. So I'm going to start by saying you're going to have to do sort of a little scavenger hunt here. A few things I'm going to review with you right now, which will make your assignment super easy. But then there are a few things that you're going to have to go back and rewatch a few videos. So one of the videos I am asking you to go back and watch at least some of is the video with the acoustic guitar. If you want to also revisit the ukulele video, you may do that as well. But I believe that's video number 3, and that's in a few parts. So you're gonna have to do a little digging, which is good. That's kind of the goal here, for you to do a little scavenger hunt and find these things. And while you're doing that, it will serve as some extra review, which is always good. So find the acoustic video, rewatch that. You're also going to go back to the previous video number 6, part 2, where Mr. Gaudy plays the electric guitar. That's where a lot of your questions and terms for this worksheet that goes with this video will come from. So without further ado here, one of the questions on your assignment asks you to compare and contrast the acoustic and electric guitar. Hence why I'm having you go back and rewatch those. But that basically means I want you to tell me in a few sentences, I'd say 3 to 5 minimum, what is the same and what is different between the acoustic and electric guitar. Okay, if you have questions, you can always email me like I always say. If something's unclear, I will clarify for you. If you haven't already though, it might be easiest to complete this assignment if you have it in front of you right now. If you have a printer, you can print it off at home, or you can pull it up on your screen or something like that. You guys are much more tech savvy than I am. So if you can, if you haven't already, if you really want to, I'm giving you some advice here. It'd probably be easiest if you pull up the assignment and kind of complete some of it while you're watching this video. All right, so the rest of your assignment will be to define some terms from the last video and possibly some other previous videos. So like I said, here's the scavenger hunt for you. I'm gonna go over some of them right now. Think of this as distance learning note taking. So if we were in the classroom together, I'd go up to the board, or I'd have something on the screen for you that would show you these terms, and we'd go over them together. I'd probably even ask you to define some of them for me. But here we are, distance learning. So here's your distance learning note taking. Okay, so one of the terms that you need to define is chord. So if you remember quite a ways back, and we've been going over it since, a chord is made up of at least 3 notes. And this leads into another question. We went over the 1, 4, and 5 chords in the key of C. And one of your questions is, what are the 1, 4, and 5 chords that Mr. Gaudy and I have mentioned in our videos? Specifically, what are the letter names of the 1, 4, and 5 chords that Mr. Gaudy has played on some various instruments, and I even played them on the piano for you. Okay, so what are those letter names? Okay, what is a riff or solo? So you're gonna go find that back in the previous video, but yeah, I want you to go look for that one. I'm not gonna give that away. Kind of want your own words on that one. And then this leads into melody or a song. What is that? Define that. And then this one I'll help you out with a little bit. What is the neck of the guitar? Mr. Gaudy mentioned that. So again, you can revisit that and see visually what that is. But basically the neck of the guitar is like that. I mean, there's no better word for it than neck. The piece, the long piece that connects the tuning pegs to the body of the guitar, where he's actually playing the strings or plucking the strings, and then that's where you kind of form the notes and chords. Mr. Gaudy would say it much smoother than I do, but there's my expertise on that. Okay, a couple other questions here. How many strings are on a guitar? That's a scavenger hunt question. Another scavenger hunt question, how many strings are on a ukulele? Hint, hint, both of those questions have different answers. It's not the same amount of strings, okay? Few fun things here, well, in a moment. One more kind of serious question. How many chords do you need to make a riff? So it's not necessarily a defined answer, but Mr. Gaudy mentioned in the last video that if you have blank number of chords, you can start to make your own riff and melody and song. Okay, so go find that for me. And then 2 more. What was your favorite part of the electric video? I'm curious to know. The electric guitar video. And then just a matter of opinion and preference. Maybe you can't decide between the two, but if you had to choose, would you prefer the sound of the acoustic guitar or electric guitar? Or if there's certain reasons why you like the sound of the acoustic guitar, tell me a little bit about that. Or the electric, same thing, tell me a little bit about that, why you like the electric guitar for certain things. Okay, so that's about it. I've talked long enough. Have fun going on your scavenger hunt. If you have any questions, please contact me. In the meantime, be safe, be well, know that you are loved. I'll see you soon.